never built for compliments or approval to arrive. I built for conditions where most things don't survive. Praise fades with attention, but pressure always stays. So I prepared for the wait, not the display. I study where systems fail when demand multiplies, where confidence evaporates and structure denies. I reinforce what mattered, remove what was thin, because pressure doesn't care what you intended. Built for pressure, not praise, means the work stays exact. It doesn't rely on encouragement to stay intact. It holds under demand without needing to explain, because it was trained for resistance, not admiration or gain. I didn't chase recognition, I chased reliability. I wanted function under stress, not temporary visibility. Praise rewards appearance, pressure tests design. So I chose preparation over being seen on time. There were moments I could have shown more, could have spoken ahead, but exposure before readiness weakens what isn't said. So I stayed silent and let structure mature, because what survives pressure must be secure. Built for pressure, not praise, is a lonely discipline. It means doing the right thing when no one checks in. It means refusing shortcuts that look impressive today, but fail when the load doesn't go away. I learned how calm behaves under stress, how movement stays clean, how restraint saves energy when chaos intervenes. I learned that praise can distract from reinforcing the base, while pressure reveals instantly what you forgot to brace. Now when pressure arrives unexpectedly, another scramble to adjust. What I built stays functional because preparation was a must. I don't need reassurance or words to remain. The system responds automatically, trained through strain. Built for pressure, not praise, means success doesn't shake me. It doesn't alter direction or seduce me, because I wasn't built to be admired or temporarily raised. I was built to operate correctly when things get heavy. And praise fades. I didn't wait for approval, I didn't look for a sign. I understood early that strength isn't granted by time. It doesn't arrive through consensus or comforted belief. It's claimed quietly through consistent relief. I stopped asking if I was ready or if the moment was right. I moved with internal alignment even when nothing felt right. Because permission delays momentum, and doubt weakens design. So I chose to proceed without crossing that line. Strength that doesn't ask permission, doesn't need the door open wide. It recognizes opportunity and steps inside. It doesn't seek agreement or permission to stand. It acts from internal authority and discipline command. There were moments hesitation whispered that waiting would be wise, that caution could protect me if I stayed paralyzed. But restraint isn't avoidance, and patience isn't fear. Strength knows the difference and moves when it's clear. I learned that asking permission has power away. It invites external judgment to decide when you may. So I reclaimed responsibility and accepted the cost. Because strength delayed too long is often low. Strength that doesn't ask permission is calm, not severe. It doesn't rush forward blindly, but it doesn't disappear. It evaluates silently, then commits clean without needing validation or to be seen. I didn't announce my decisions or explain my direction. I trusted internal structure more than external protection. When resistance appeared, I didn't negotiate. I adjusted internally and continued straight. This strength wasn't dramatic, it didn't feel bold. It felt steady, grounded and controlled. It showed itself in consistency and showing up unchanged, and choosing discipline daily while others rearrange. Now when pressure challenges alignment and hesitant returns, strength doesn't ask permission, it remembers what it learned. It moves with authority, without noise or display. Because power that waits to be allowed rarely stays. Strength that doesn't ask permission, doesn't need to prove it, operates independently and continues to move. And even if no one ever notices the choices I made, the strength remains intact because it was claimed, not given away. It didn't enter the room loudly, it didn't shift the air. No presence demanding recognition, no signal, it was there. It grew beneath routine, under pressure and time, while louder forces burned out, trying to shine. Power that never announced itself didn't need to arrive. It was already present, quietly alive, not dramatic or visible, not chasing control. It stayed consistent internally and reinforced the whole. I didn't seek authority, I sought capability. I didn't want to dominate, I wanted stability. So I trained under silence and let restraint lead, because power that lasts doesn't rush to be seen. There were moments it would have been easier to declare intent, to prove something externally before it was meant. But I learned that premature exposure weakens the frame, and true power doesn't need witnesses to remain. Power that never announced itself was shaped in delay. It matured while waiting and learned restraint along the way. It didn't rely on confidence or belief to exist. It relied on repetition and the refusal to quit. I removed excess reaction, I simplified response. I reduced every movement until nothing was false. Power became efficient, not large or loud. It wasted nothing and stayed grounded. It didn't dominate conversation or seek the upper hand. It showed in how I remained composed when others couldn't stand. It showed in control, time, and in when I moved or stayed, and how I didn't need permission to act or wait. Now when pressure arrives suddenly and chaos fills the frame, the power that never announced itself remains the same. It doesn't spike or scatter, it doesn't need to perform. It operates quietly, already informed. Power that never announced itself doesn't explain. It doesn't justify existence or chase a name. It stands because it was trained long before recognition came in. Even if it never does, this power remains. Because real power isn't an entrance, it's a condition you maintain. Built in silence, refined in restraint, and carried forward calmly through every domain. The room is quiet, but it's breathing. Every wall holds what I've become. No absence pressing on my chest. No need for anyone to come. I sit with time like an old friend. No fear in what I find. Because when the world stepped away, I didn't leave myself behind. I've been alone without direction, surrounded yet unheard. That kind of silence cuts the deepest, when your voice feels like a blur. But this is different, this is chosen. There's weight here, not a lack. I stand complete within the stillness, nothing missing at my back. Alone, not empty, still not weak. There's a fullness in the quiet modes never reach. No echoes begging for attention, no hunger dressed as pride, just presence filling every space. I used to run inside. I don't measure time in messages or faces passing through. I measure it in moments where I finally stay true. There's strength in being self-contained and knowing what you hold in. I'm mistaken loneliness for fear of growing older. The world teaches constant reaching, grabbing outward, never in. But solitude returns me to the shape beneath my skin. I don't need to be distracted to feel alive or seen. There's a fire burning steady where the noise has never been. I've learned to sit with questions without rushing for reply, to let uncertainty exist and I demand a sign. The quiet doesn't answer fast, but it answers deep and slow. It builds a man from the inside in ways the crowd won't know. Alone, not empty, rooted whole, no cracks filled with approval, no borrowed role. If others pass me by unchanged, that doesn't trouble me. I met myself in silence and learned how full I can be. So when footsteps return again and voices cross my path, I'll carry this completeness like a calm beneath the glass. Because solitude didn't hollow me, it showed me what is true. I was never empty here, I was finally full with you. Stillness over north, trying to pull me out of my skin. Every voice wants a reaction, every moment wants me in. But I've learned there's a difference between movement and control, between being constantly busy and actually in whole. I've watched the noise exhaust itself, chasing mirrors made of sound. I stay back, breathing slowly with both feet on solid ground. Stillness isn't weakness, it's not running, it's restraint. It's knowing when to hold the line and when to feel the weight. In the quiet, I can hear myself without distortion or disguise. No urgency, no pressure, just truth behind my eyes. The loudest ones are searching for something they can't name. I stopped shouting at the void and learned to stand the same. Stillness over noise is a choice you make alone. When you stop feeding chaos and start building bone. It's not passive or asleep, it's alert, composed and clear. It's power that doesn't tremble when everything draws near. And I don't need to win arguments that fade by morning light. I don't need to prove my strength while others burn themselves out. I stay steady through the storm. Oh, there's a discipline in slowing down, in letting moments pass, in watching emotion rise and fall without letting it collapse. I've learned that clarity arrives when you stop forcing the sound, and confidence grows deeper when approval isn't around. The noise demands attention, stillness demands respect. One pulls you into reaction, the other shapes what's next. I choose the space between the words, the breath before the act, where intention sharpens focus and nothing cracks. So let the world keep shouting, let it spin and overflow. I'll be here, unmoved by currents I don't need to know. Because when the moment finally comes and action has a voice, it will speak from something solid. Stillness over noise.
I walk where no one follows, no echoes of my name. The ground remembers every step, but never asks for fame. No mirrors on this road, no crowds to recognize, just a quiet pull within my chest and truth behind my eyes. I learned early not all journeys are meant to be explained. Some roads only appear when comfort has been drained. There's no sign at the beginning, no promise at the end, only the choice to keep moving when you stop pretending. The nights are long and honest, they don't soften what they show. Every weakness stands exposed with nowhere else to go. But slowly through the silence, a steadier rhythm forms. I stop asking for direction and stop becoming calm. Oh. No hands to pull me through. Every step is carried by belief, no proof, just something true. The world rewards what it can see, but strength grows out of sight, and character is built in places far away from light. I've fallen here in private, I've risen just the same. No one marked the difference, but I did all the same. There's freedom in being unseen, no image to maintain, no pressure to perform, no loss and no gain. The road teaches discipline by offering no applause. It teaches patience through delay and purpose without cause. noise again. I don't feel out of place because I met myself in quiet and learned my own pace. I don't need to be remembered by voices passing through this path, shaped who I am because I walked it without you. And when the road finally opens and daylight finds my skin, I'll know the man I carry forward was built where none have been. In the quiet hours before the dawn, when the world forgets my name, I sit with thoughts that never shout and learn to carry weight without shame. No eyes to judge, no hands to guide, just breathing time, moving slow. In this stillness something sharp is carved, a strength only silence can know. I've walked through rooms full of voices, yet felt more alone inside. But here with nothing speaking back, I no longer need to hide. The noise was never my teacher, it only blurred what was true. In the absence of approval, I finally learned what to do. Silence doesn't comfort the weak, it doesn't promise relief. It strips away the excuses and leaves you face to face with belief. Every doubt rises like a shadow, every truth stands still and bare. And a man must choose his footing when no one else is there. I've learned patience from the dark, learned discipline from waiting, learned that power doesn't rush and clarity is worth creating. No applause follows this journey, no one sees the nights I stay, but the man I become in quiet is the man who walks the day. The silence bends my edges smooth, then sharpens what remains. It teaches me restraint and how to walk through storms unchanged. I don't feel being unheard, I feel living without death. So I sit with what is heavy and measure life in breath. When words return, they come refined. When action speaks, it's clear. Because silence trained my spine, stripped away my fear. I am not empty when alone, I am not lost or thin. I am being shaped in places where the strongest men begin. And when the world calls out again, I won't answer from the noise, I'll speak from what the quiet built, from the silence I chose. was no sound when it started, no signal to mark the ground, no gathering of attention, no echo to carry around. It began as a decision, repeated when nothing confirmed, a commitment made in silence while the world looked elsewhere. No one heard the early effort, no one tracked the strain. There were no visible markers, no milestones to explain. Just days placed carefully, one on top of the last, each one reinforcing something designed to outlast the empire no one heard being built. Didn't rise through display, it grew beneath routine, and patience learned to stay, while others chased momentum and burned for quick ascent. I stacked invisible hours with deliberate intent. There were moments of doubt in the quiet, when progress felt delayed, when silence asked hard questions and comfort would have stayed. But I learned noise doesn't create power, and speed doesn't secure ground. Only structure survives pressure when conditions turn around. I removed what couldn't carry weight, trimmed excess without regret. I strengthened what resisted stress and adjusted what bent. No one applauded correction, no one noticed restraint, but precision compounds fastest when ego steps away. The empire no one heard being built was never meant to impress. It was meant to function under load and remain exact under stress. No dependency on recognition, no reliance on belief. Justice is refined repeatedly long after excitement leaves. I worked through ordinary days and nights that didn't stand out, where quitting would have gone unnoticed and stopping raised no doubt. Those were the moments that mattered, where integrity was tested clean, because effort without witnesses reveals what you mean. Nothing about it was dramatic, nothing rushed or loud, but depth doesn't need volume to grow. Dense and grounded, what was reinforced privately now holds form publicly, not because it was announced, but because it was built carefully. Now when outcomes finally surface and the structure becomes clear, they'll ask how it appeared so solid, or why it doesn't feel pressure, demand, or attention that arrives all at once. They won't hear the silence behind it, where the work was done. The empire no one heard being built doesn't need to explain. It stands because it was prepared before success knew its name. And even if no one ever listens to the years it took to rise, what was built in silence remains, because silence has to be correct. I focus on what would remain when attention disconnects. Recognition comes and goes, it bends with every tide, but structure holds its position even when ignored. I learned early that applause doesn't reinforce the frame. It flatters what's unfinished and leaves you feeling the same. So I stepped back from the spotlight and worked where nothing shined. I chose alignment over attention and patience over time. Structure before recognition, that's the order I respect. I don't decorate outcomes before the base is set. I don't rush the surface or chase what looks complete. I reinforce the unseen parts before I let them meet. There were days progress felt invisible, weeks without a sign, where effort questioned its purpose and silence tested the mind. But systems don't respond to praise, they respond to pressure and use. So I stay consistent quietly and let repetition choose. I corrected what didn't function instead of explaining why. I fixed weaknesses internally before letting anything rise. No shortcuts disguised as confidence, no performance for approval, only discipline tightening standards where comfort felt movable. Structure before recognition means I don't fear delay. I understand preparation has its own pace. It means I accept obscurity while foundations settle in, knowing collapse always begins where structure was thin. I've seen recognition arrive too early and expose what wasn't ready. I've seen momentum outrun stability and turn progress unsteady. So I build capacity first, I let the ground absorb weight before adding anything visible, attempting fate. What holds under pressure is never what was rushed. It's what was tested repeatedly, trimmed, adjusted, and trusted. Recognition doesn't strengthen systems, it only reveals what exists. So I waited until structure could stand before letting results persist. Now when recognition finally appears, as it often does, it doesn't distract or alter direction, it simply acknowledges. Because what I built didn't need it to function or stay. Structure carried me forward long before anyone looked my way. And if recognition never came at all, the work would still remain. Because structure doesn't depend on eyes or praise to explain. It stands whether seen or unseen, exact, stable, and whole. Structure before recognition, that's the order I chose. There's a pressure that doesn't show, no mark on the skin or frame. It settles in the quiet hours effort has no name. No one tracks the strain it brings. No scale measures the load, but it's carried every single day along a private road. The weight of what no one sees is heavier than it appears. It's the cost of staying consistent through unremarkable years. It's holding standards in silence when no reward arrives, carrying responsibility without explaining why. I've learned the unseen weight doesn't ask for sympathy. It doesn't need to be understood to shape identity. It forms posture and patience. It tightens the spine. It teaches you how to move forward without crossing the line. Most people only notice outcomes. They don't feel what came before. They don't sense the constant restraint or the effort it takes to restore balance after long resistance, focus after doubts. They see stability as natural, never knowing the route. Loves in delayed reaction and choosing discipline repeatedly over emotional satisfaction. It's waking up aligned with motivation, stay behind. It's correcting yourself quietly before failure has time. I've carried decisions unshared, pressure I never named, moments where stopping felt reasonable but quitting wasn't claimed. There's no applause for endurance, no signal saying enough. You either carry the weight or it carries you down. This weight doesn't crush instantly, it accumulates with time. If structure is weak, it breaks you. If it's sound, it refines. I learned to distribute the load, to reinforce where it bends, to adjust systems internally before damage begins. The unseen weight sharpens judgment. It eliminates excess and waste. It teaches restraint through necessity and patience through pace. What feels heavy today becomes capacity tomorrow if you stay present and don't borrow relief. The weight of what no one sees is the reason I don't shake under pressure that surprises others, or decisions they can't make. Because I've trained under lows that never needed proof, and strength that doesn't announce itself holds longest when tested. I don't need recognition to justify the strain. What I carry in silence has already paid its gain. And when pressure arrives publicly and others finally feel the weight they're unprepared for, I remain steady because I've been carrying what no one ever saw. And that unseen weight taught me exactly how strong I already was. Nothing about this draws attention. Nothing asks to be in mind. What holds everything upright was never meant to be in mine. The strongest parts stay buried below appearance and sound. They don't announce their presence, they carry all the ground. I learned early that visibility has nothing to do with strength. What lasts is what you don't decorate. What survives is built with length. The surface can be impressive, but pressure doesn't test the skin. It searches for the base beneath and exposes what's thin. Invisible foundation, that's where permanence lives. Not in what's celebrated, but in what silently gives. Support without recognition, function without display, holding everything together day after day. I reinforced where no one looks, adjusted without being seen. I corrected small misalignments before they became extreme. No reward followed discipline, no signal said enough. Only the understanding that unseen work is tough. The foundations demanded patience, they rejected shortcuts fast. Anything rushed was unstable, anything weak didn't last. So I slowed every decision, measured effort and load, because collapse always begins where structure is old. Invisible foundations, a discipline without sound. No applause for consistency, no praise passed around. Yet everything above relies on it. Every movement depends on what was strengthened quietly, where attention never bends. There were moments of doubt, when silence felt like delay, when effort questioned its relevance, with nothing to display. But systems don't need encouragement, they respond to pressure and time. And every quiet correction improved the line. I learned to respect repetition, to trust gradual change, to understand that durability is never loud or strange. It's formed through restraint, through resisting the urge to show, through building something reliable before letting it grow. Invisible foundations mean I don't fear stress, because weight reveals preparation, not success. It shows what was reinforced early and what was ignored. It tells the truth without quiet discipline, hidden strength. Nothing about this looks demanding. From the outside, it stays calm. No visible struggle, no raised voice, no sign of the weight. I'm on the effort lives beneath the surface, where attention doesn't reach, where discipline moves silently and strength learns how to keep. Hey, I don't announce the resistance, resistance. I don't dramatize the strain. I let repetition do the work again and again. Discipline doesn't need witnesses. It doesn't ask to be known. It tightens habits quietly until control feels like home. Quiet discipline, hidden strength. That's how endurance forms. Not through pressure displayed, but through standards performed. When no one is watching and no reward appears, discipline keeps operating through the years. I've learned that loud effort leaks energy. It seeks confirmation and reply, but quiet effort compounds internally and doesn't ask why. It stays consistent in the background, unbothered by delay. It refines behavior slowly until weakness falls away. Hidden strength isn't dramatic. It doesn't spike or flare. It holds its position steadily, even underwear. It knows how to absorb pressure without showing stress, and how to remain functional without excess. Quiet discipline means returning when emotion steps aside. It means continuing the process even when confidence hides. It means structure over impulse and precision over pace. It means choosing alignment over temporary escape. There were moments of doubt and silence when nothing confirmed direction, but discipline doesn't need reassurance, and it responds to repetition. The more I stay consistent, the less resistance spoke, until effort felt integrated and control became the norm. Quiet discipline, hidden strength, is built when no one knows. It's shaped in unremarkable days and nights that don't glow. It's not impressive to observe, but impossible to shake, because what's trained without noise doesn't easily break. Oh, I don't carry visible tension. I don't broadcast resolve. I move with measure, intention, and let results evolve. The strength I rely on daily was never put on display. It was formed in silence and reinforced every day. Now when pressure tests the system and conditions grow severe, I don't search for intensity. I return to what's here, because the calm you see externally isn't absence or ease. It's quiet discipline holding hidden. The lights went out across the city. Conversations faded thin. The world closed its eyes for rest. That's when my work began. No audience in the silence, no reason to explain, just hours stretching forward as effort met the same refrain. While the world slept comfortably, I stayed alert and still, not chasing urgency or praise, just focused on the will. The night doesn't ask for performance, it doesn't reward display. It gives you space to operate without getting in the way. Built while the world slept. In hours no one claims, no distractions asking questions, no applause calling my name, just quiet repetition and standards held in place. While time passed unnoticed, I adjusted the base. The night exposes intention, it removes the borrowed dry. You either continue moving or admit what won't survive. There's no momentum from others, no energy to steal, only the structure you rely on and what you're willing to reveal. I learned patience from darkness, learned restraint from the calm, learned that silence amplifies what discipline demands. Every small correction mattered, every pause had weight, 'cause night remembers accuracy even when days forget. Built while the world slept means progress wasn't fast. It means nothing here depended on excitement that wouldn't last. It means returning without comfort, without validation or sound, trusting accumulation when nothing else was around. Some nights tested endurance, others tested belief, but repetition answered both with controlled relief. I stopped measuring effort by how it felt inside, and started measuring alignment by where the systems comply. The body learned efficiency, the mind learned to stay. What once required resistance became part of the way. The night shaped habits quietly without pressure or rush. What was reinforced consistently no longer needed push. Now when the world wakes again and no record marked the effort, no timestamp proved the strain. The hours passed unnoticed, but they didn't pass in vain. While the world measured moments that looked important or loud, I stayed with what was invisible and let the work compound. The unseen hours asked for patience, they didn't promise return. They require presence without feedback and consistency to learn. No applause followed repetition. No signal said I was close. Only the quiet understanding that staying mattered most. Unseen hours, permanent change. That's where the shift begins. Not in dramatic movement, but where discipline settles in. What's repeated without witness doesn't fade when attention moves. It rewires intention and reshapes how you choose. I worked when no one asked and rested without escape. I corrected small behaviors before they took shape. The changes weren't impressive, didn't alter my face, but internally alignment grew and steadiness took place. The unseen hour refined my reactions, trimmed excess from my days. They removed the need for urgency and replaced it with pace. I stopped waiting for clarity and let repetition decide, because direction reveals itself when consistency is applied. Unseen hours don't rush progress, they allow it to embed. They turn effort into instinct and habit into thread. Over time the weight redistributes, what was fragile becomes firm. Not because of intensity, but because of return. I didn't force transformation, I allowed it to occur. Through quiet correction and standards that endure. Each unseen decision reinforced what I wanted to remain, until behavior stopped resisting and started to align. Unseen hours, permanent change, means the work doesn't reverse. It stays even when motivation leaves or conditions get worse. Because what's built below awareness doesn't depend on how you feel. It operates independently and continues to reveal. Now when results finally surface and difference becomes clear, they won't trace it to a moment or a single year. They'll search for turning points or events that rearrange. But I remember the unseen hours where everything quietly changed. Because permanent change doesn't announce itself, it doesn't arrive with sound. It settles slowly through repetition. Nothing loud, everything exact. I removed what asked for attention. Needed noise to survive. I kept only what functioned when pressure arrived. No excess motion, no wasted sound, no space for display. I learned that accuracy matters more than the volume you play. Nothing loud, everything exact. That's the discipline promise I keep. I don't announce intention, I execute deep. While others raise their voice to prove where they stand, I reduce every movement until it's clean and planned. The world confuses noise with force and speed with being strong, but instability hides behind volume, it doesn't last long. I watch chaos burn itself out, trying to stay seen, while precision stayed unnoticed and quietly intervened. Exact means deliberate, not rigid, not cold. It means every action earns its place before it's told. It means understanding limits and respecting delay, knowing when to move forward and when to stay. Nothing loud, everything exact, means discipline leads. Not impulse, not reaction, not emotional needs. It's control without tension, it's clarity under strain. It's knowing where to apply effort and where to refrain. I stop reacting to movement, stop chasing response. I narrow my focus intentionally and strengthen the response. Each task became measured, each step calibrated. I wasn't trying to impress, I was trying to be stable. There were moments silence felt heavy, like progress had stalled, but accuracy doesn't rush, it waits until called. I trusted the refinement, the removal, the trim, 'cause what's exact survives when conditions grow grim. Nothing loud, everything exact, means results on rush. They arrive already functional, already adjusted. They don't collapse under demand or fold under weight, because precision anticipates pressure and reinforces the gate. I learned that strength is economical, it weighs nothing at all. It moves only when necessary and never installs drama, excess, or spectacle to justify the acted. Lets outcomes speak quietly, 'cause structure stays intact. So when outcomes finally surface and the noise fades away, they won't carry confusion or need words to stay. They'll reflect the discipline lived, not the image projected. Nothing loud brought me here, everything exact kept me connected. Because what holds under stress is never what's loudest in the room. It's what was shaped in silence, trimmed, tested, and assumed. And when pressure asks questions, I don't answer with sound, I respond with precision. Nothing loud, everything exact. It didn't enter the room loudly, it didn't shift the air. No presence demanding recognition, no signal, it was there. It grew beneath routine, under pressure and time, while outer forces burned out, trying to shine. Power that never announced itself didn't need to arrive. It was was already present, quietly alive. Not dramatic or visible, not chasing control. Stay consistent internally and reinforce the whole. I didn't seek authority, I sought capability. I didn't want to dominate, I wanted stability. So I trained under silence and let restraint lead. Cause power that lasts doesn't rush to be seen. There were moments it would have been easier to declare intent, to prove something externally before it was meant. But I learned that premature exposure weakens the frame, and true power doesn't need witnesses to remain. Power that never announced itself was shaped and delayed. It matured while waiting and learned restraint along the way. It didn't rely on confidence or belief to exist. It relied on repetition and the refusal to quit. I removed excess reaction, I simplified response. I reduced every movement until nothing was false. Power became efficient, not large or loud. It wasted nothing and stayed grounded. It didn't dominate conversation or seek the upper hand. It showed in how I remained composed when others couldn't stand. It showed in control, timing, and when I moved or stayed, in how I didn't need permission to act or wait. Now when pressure arrives suddenly and chaos fills the frame, the power that never announced itself remains the same. It doesn't spike or scatter, it doesn't need to perform. It operates quietly, already informed. Power that never announced itself doesn't explain, it doesn't justify existence or chase a name. It stands because it was trained long before recognition came. And even if it never does, this power remains. Because real power isn't an entrance, it's a condition you maintain. Built in silence, refined and restrained, and carried forward calmly.